Hey Magic fans, back again. Box 2 of set boosters for Wilds of Eldraine. And there it is. I was going to say, I just not cut that plastic with my knife. That would be awful. So, got our first box done of set boosters. Gotta be real, not happy. And we'll talk more about that here in a minute as we crack some packs. So before we get started, or as we're starting, whatever, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The comments down below are going to help feed that YouTube algorithm. Excuse me. So that we can keep this channel sponsor free and all that good jazz. Get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do something special. Maybe have some giveaways for those who have been poking around on the channel for a while. There's a decent list card, I guess. So, let's keep that in mind. Let's hit that 1,000 mark. Who's a Court of Arvindale? So, how do I feel about set boosters? Well, now, all this is with a grain of salt. Hey, Lantern of Insight. I don't know if that's worth anything anymore. With a grain of salt, the one thing I will say is, based off of one box, I honestly feel like I got more bang for my buck out of draft. Oh, hello. Maybe I need to bitch a little more. Look at that sweet land tax, baby. Let's scoot these guys over. Alright, so first mythic of the box, and right on to our second mythic of the box. 2 mythic pack, 3 mythic, no 3 mythics. Heartflame Duelist. And then, okay. So like I said, this is all based off of one box. I'm not impressed. Now that being said, this box is starting off a lot stronger than the other box did. Wow, another list card. This box is already starting out stronger than the other one did, so it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Because there was a land tax in the last box as well, so I don't want to turtle. I don't want to turtle up. No, I don't want to make it seem like I'm kicking it when it's down. Because also too, we got to realize that wow, that is an awful pack. 1 rare. That's it. I don't want it to seem like because X, Y, and Z that I don't think these packs are good for money-only value reasons. But, I mean, let's be honest here. Like, I've seen better draft boxes than the last set box that I opened, and that makes me worry. And the reason I say that is I love that art. We had that same kind of scenario. Wow, that's a bunch of trash. Wow, we had this same kind of scenario during, what is it? Commander Battles for Baldur's Gate. Where, in my opinion, the set boxes were actually worse than buying draft boxes. And that was the very first time I came forward and actually said it was not worth. There was no reason to buy set boxes because you didn't get everything that you did in draft, and you can't draft with them. I still kind of stick by that today, although I have seen good set boxes. But I opened a whole case, and my whole case was bad, so that's what it was based off of. Nice. Mythic. 1 mythic. See, look, like that's 1 mythic. This is what I expect out of draft boxes. And the draft boxes were giving me better than this. So I really feel that. Nice art. I really feel that this is not really living up. Primal Vigor, that's a pretty good card. Just not living up to the hype of what it's supposed to be. I mean, we're to the point where it's almost like set boxes may not be needed anymore. Just because of how what they're putting in them is just not necessary. I mean, you can't draft with them. If it's better to open draft than it is to open a set box, then you just make more draft and you just eliminate set boxes from the whole equation. And that's where I kind of feel this is going. I know a lot of people are like, oh, they want to get rid of draft boxes and just run set boxes. Well, I'm sure they do because they make more money on them. But you can't draft with them. And honestly, I think people are starting to not like them because you're just not getting anything from them. Everything in the draft box that I just opened, I'm getting out of this set box, other than the list. And the list is just not enough anymore. Here's a nice mythic. The list is not enough to make me want to buy set boxes. That's just how it's playing out. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. As we go through this, that may change. We may, you know, pop some really sweet cards or something. But my first review is I'm going to predict. It's nice art. I'm going to predict. Oh, see a Clouds? Hello, baby. I didn't know you were in here. So that's a good hit from the list. I'm going to predict that set boxes will come out weaker money value wise than your regular draft box, which I think says a lot about what should be going on moving forward in the future. I love that little squirrel in there. So yeah, once again, that's just my asinine antics, giggity, of my opinion. So we'll have to wait and see how it plays out till the end of the 6 boxes. But that is my divination. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm the one opening these boxes. I want to be wrong because I want good stuff. I just honestly don't see it happening. Like that pack. Like that was... Like, I've seen draft packs better than that, and I've seen the worst draft packs probably better than that. Like, I don't know. On average, it doesn't seem like these are as good. Like, yeah, you get a foil in every pack, but let's be honest, the last box opening we had, we quite literally got less foil rares than we did in draft boxes. And all the rest were commons and uncommons. And if that's the case, what's the point? Miner's Bane, really? So there's our first foil rare. So, and that's the thing too, right? Like, wow, there's a lot of 3 rares in that pack. That's how every pack should be, honestly. That's the whole point, right? If I'm guaranteed more rares and all that are foil in draft, and maybe a few less mythic hits, but I don't pay as much, there's a good... Well, kind of a good hit. And I don't pay as much for the packs. I think that's a fair trade-off. Especially when drafting is what a lot of players want to do. Like, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, you get more mythics and stuff in this set, but... Or in the set boosters, but like, are we really getting more mythics? Or are we just getting other mythics? You know, like... Kindred Dominance and stuff like that, which is fine, but like with all these rares and stuff we have here, these could easily just be more mythics or more rares from the set, and people be fine with that. But that's just not what's happening. Grimstrider. So, unless we hit stuff like this, foil, mythic, Ristic, study, daddy. So... That just made this a good box. I know if I could pull nothing else the rest of this box, God, don't let that happen. Knock on wood. But that is just an amazing hit. Now, granted, you could also get that hit in the draft box. So let's not say, oh, it's better because it's draft. No, I pulled a Ristic Study. Curiosity. I pulled a Ristic Study in the draft box just like that, but it was not foil. Did I have a chance for it to be foil? Yes, of course I did. Slim chance, but chance nonetheless, and that just means that I'm paying extra for nothing if it's the same thing I can get somewhere else. So there's our third foil, rare, and or mythic or rare or higher. So if this is truly better than draft, I should see way more mythics and way more foils, right? We saw more foils last time, that didn't help. Luckily this time we got more foils, but we got more mythics, or we got one of them's a mythic. So there's that going with us. And there's a nice mythic. That's mythic number 7, because here's 6. And then we'll go ahead and we'll move the Ristic Steady over. So that's 7 mythics. The record's 12, which 9 was the record for draft, so that's not even much more than draft. I mean, yeah, 3 is a large number, but in the grand scheme of things, once you see how the math adds up, it actually was not that big a deal to hit those extra mythics. And also, some of them came from the list, and they weren't worth anything. They were just crap mythics from the list, so you really actually only did get probably closer to 9. Which is kind of hard for some people to swallow. Interesting, Gluttonous Troll. Foil. Oh, God. Grave Pack, baby. Anime art. Wow. Oh, wow. 2 mythic pack. Unfortunately, we didn't get a foil in this one. So now we're at 6, 9. So again, I mean, great cards that we hit, right? But these are the exact same cards that we could have got and the same numbers that we were getting in draft. So where is the draw other than the art card on the list to, God, I love that art, to get these, or to pay the extra premium for these packs? The court. I just don't know if it's there. I mean, yes, these can come out better because of how we do the average or whatever, but I wonder if they really will. And is it just a matter of the cards that we hit, or is it because they're really better? Rest in peace. So there you go. Like, only 9 mythics, but better mythics, making the box value better. So after all this, I'm kind of on the fence of which one is better. But I'm still really leaning toward draft boxes. And I hate to say that, just because you're not hitting all the extra stuff. But we'll go through all that at the end of the day. So until next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table. Later, player. Don't forget, subscribe button right here.